And they're off. Slingshot Boy. As for early speed, to the far outside is Stardust Ziggy. Here's World Factor up there too. So World Factor going to get up for the lead. Moonsign quickly into it now. Moonsign charging up on the inside of World Factor head to head for the lead along with Stardust Ziggy on the outside. Three of them almost in a line together. And Slingshot Boy is traveling in fourth position. A gap of 6 lengths back already to Ruffles and Flourishes, followed by a Snip of the Roses. And it's another 9 or 10 lengths back. And Noble Prendergast is second to last. And Bull Out is far, far back, heading into the far turn run. Pace is solid up front. It is Stardust Ziggy down inside with a narrow lead from Slingshot Boy there on the outside. And Moonsign is in third position, parked right off that duel. World Factor asks for more from fourth, and it's another 5 to Ruffles and Flourishes. And Snip the Roses next. And Noble Prendergast trying to move for the back of the pack, and Bull Out still trailing the field. Into the far turn run, they're midway of the turn, and it is Slingshot Boy on the outside, Stardust Ziggy down to the inside, doing battle. Moonsign with every chance now from third position as they swing for home, more than a quarter of a mile to go to the second wire finish. World Factor travels in fourth, and Noble Prendergast coming alive on the far outside with a bit of run too. Into the stretch, they have exactly a quarter of a mile to go, second wire. Slingshot Boy outside, battling Stardust Ziggy down to the inside, trying to pick up a shifting in as Noble Prendergast to the center of the track. Noble Prendergast coming with a nice run now. Noble Prendergast on the outside, a little bit green, shifting in, but coming now with a run, still shifting in. A Slingshot Boy, Noble Prendergast trying to get straight and heading to the second wire finish. Stardust Ziggy is third. Noble Prendergast to win it under Dennis Araujo. Minute 44.19. And they're off. Torch Carrier and Tiz Susan Ann on the outside. Sick Pack Sarah's got early speed and splitting them now up to take the lead. Sick Pack Sarah's in front. A neck from Tiz Susan Ann on the outside second, and Utterly Enchanting moves into third. Torch Carrier drops back fourth after a good beginning, and Ravenel and Have the Notion trailing the field, 9 to make up. Heading off at the turn, Sick Pack Sarah rail. Tiz Susan Ann there on the outside applying the pressure. It's 2.5 lengths back. Utterly Enchanting setting a good trip in third, and Ravenel is next, and Torch Carrier to the back of the pack. It Had the Notion sixth. Far turn run where Sick Pack Sarah gets away from Tiz Susan Ann ridden along, and Utterly Enchanting still got a shot there from third position as they reach the top of the stretch, above a quarter of a mile to go. Ravenel fourth, now 8 to close, is well off the rail. Turning for home, and at the rail is Sick Pack Sarah. Sick Pack Sarah goes on, about a 4-length lead from Tiz Susan Ann, Utterly Enchanting. Center track is Ravenel, then Torch Carrier coming to the final furlong. Sick Pack Sarah try to sustain with that speed. Tiz Susan Ann in an all-out pursuit there second, and the 16th left to go. Sick Pack Sarah and Tiz Susan Ann on the outside, just gaining inches though. Sick Pack Sarah, Barbosa's back. Sick Pack Sarah, Tiz Susan Ann, Torch Carrier, Utterly Enchanting. Minute 13.81.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
And they're off. Five-Star Friend gives early speed from Exclusive Rose into second. Arrogate Stream, the favorite on the outside in third position. Ojitos Bayos moving through between horses, just taking fourth. An Ice Cube Baby is next. Then Latosh back in the pack. And Super Jojo trailing, tails off some 8 off that pace. Heading into the turn, and it's Five-Star Friend on against that rail, leading it by a neck from Arrogate's Dream in second. Exclusive Rose, a length and a half off them in third. Ojitos Bayos has worked forward within 2 of the front now. Then Latosh is fifth, 3 deep on that turn. Ice Cube Baby, a gap of 7 back, and Super Jojo trailing the field. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Five-Star Friend fighting on with Arrogate's Dream on the outside. Five-Star Friend still willing from Arrogate's Dream in second spot. Ojitos Bayos on the outside. Exclusive Rose, the red cap, just in behind the lead. Just 3 for the front. Center of the track there is Latosh, who's trying to get something going. Here's Latosh on the outside. Latosh is coming with a run way out in the center of the track. Latosh out in the middle. Good run, too, for Ice Cube Baby. Ice Cube Baby, Latosh. Latosh and Ice Cube Baby to dispute it with a 16 to go. Ice Cube Baby. Ice Cube Baby. Won it by a half length from second Latosh and Ojitos Bayos and Exclusive Rose and Five-Star Friend. Minute 7.98 the time. In the gate. Off of the Rainbow pick 6. Muchacho Macho, Resident Liberal on the outside. A Royal Crusader moving forward with early speed. An unidentified man is in the early mix too. Four of them sort as they move down the chute now. Excalibur racing a close fifth, and it's a gap of 6 or 7 legs back to Aftermath and Mama I Got This trailing the field. As Resident Liberal has a narrow lead to the outside. A Royal Crusader at the rail. Resident Liberal a half in front from Royal Crusader. Muchacho Macho tracking nicely the early stages from third. Unidentified man is in fourth. Excalibur well in advance of Aftermath, and Mama I Got This well back, double digits in the front, got to be 17 from that lead. It's Resident Liberal into the far turn. Just some mild pressure from Royal Crusader down to the inside. Muchacho Macho is in third, and Unidentified Man. Excalibur next, and it's another 5 to Aftermath, and another 8 lengths back, and Mama I Got This trailing the field. Far turn run, Resident Liberal tries to sneak away. Resident Liberal in front, a length and a half. Muchacho Macho picks up second from Royal Crusader. Unidentified Man travels in fourth, and it's another 5 to Excalibur next in Aftermath. They make the turn for home, a quarter of a mile for the second wire finish. Resident Liberal, Muchacho Macho on the outside, set down now. Muchacho Macho puts the head in front. Muchacho Macho, Royal Crusader battling on gamely on the inside, trying to come back for a little more. Resident Liberal is in third, and then in Aftermath on the far outside picks up Unidentified Man for fourth. 1 furlong left to run. Muchacho Macho with Royal Crusader on the inside, reaching Muchacho Macho from Royal Crusader to the second wire run. Aftermath closing in mildly late. It's Muchacho Macho, Royal Crusader, Aftermath, Resident Liberal fourth. Minute 41.79. And they're off. Bit of a bobble there for Brilliant Ice at the start. Willow Wood got a good start, and so too marched up on the inside, and Union League is right there too. And here comes No Time Like Present. No Time Like Present down inside of March. March and No Time Like Present, the two that go on early from Union League, and Willow Wood fourth on the inside. Moon Warrior, Your Analysis Rail. Red, White, and Blue is in between horses. 6 to 7 lengths off the front, and back to Brilliant Ice is in the back. Heading down the back stretch now with 5 1/2 to go. No Time Like Present opens up the lead a bit by a length and a half from March in the second spot, and Your Analysis eager to tug along to third position down to the inside. Willow Wood right alongside of that runner, and Union League out 3 deep into the far turn run. Red, White, and Blue just in behind that group, and followed by Moon Warrior second last, 3 wide of the turn, and trailing the field is Brilliant Ice. Round that turn they roll, and on the outside now March. March putting the pressure on No Time Like Present. Union League up 3 deep, and Your Analysis right there a close fourth and lurking. So too Willow Wood is comes out of the clear now. Willow Wood going to work up 4 wide, top of the lane. They make the turn for home. Union League turns them in. Union League, Willow Wood set down to the center of the track for a serious challenge now at Union League. Union League trying to go on. Your analysis trying to run on one off the inside too. 3 chances, about 3/16 of a mile left to go. Willow Wood, Union League on the inside. Your analysis digging down to the rail. Try to catch Willow Wood. Willow Wood, Your Analysis leaving Union League behind with a 16 to go. Willow Wood is just in front. Your Analysis down to the inside. It's Willow Wood just out kicking Your Analysis. One more try on the inside. Willow Wood won it. Willow Wood won it from Your Analysis. Minute 40.29. And they're off. Bad Temper and Heartlight, sharp brakes of the gate, and Rosalie set up from the inside draw 2 as they move into the turn, and Holding Court on the outside. Holding Court now moves second on the outside as Rosalie has a narrow lead from Holding Court. His Bad Temper settling back in 3rd position. Martha Rita rides the inside there from 4th, and Heartlight back 5th position. And then Violet Jessup and Lucky Lorraine, they're racing side by side, 5 lengths from the early speed. Salagadula on the outside, and trailing the field is Semiramis. Semiramis is last of all, some 10 off the pace. 3/4 of a mile left to run. Rosalie on the outside there is Holding Court. Holding Court going to go on. Holding Court waits a little longer, and 5.5 furlongs out from the line takes the lead. Holding Court from Rosalie 2nd, Bad Temper 3rd. 2 more lengths, Martha Rita 4th. Heartlight travels in 5th position. Salagadula is next, and Semiramis improved just a bit for the back of the pack. Now with 2 beating it, and that's Violet Jessup and Lucky Lorraine. Lucky Lorraine, last of them all, has to pick it up with 4 furlongs left to run. Round that far turn, Holding Court holding on to the lead, 3/4 of a length from Bad Temper and Rosalie 3rd. Heartlight on the outside, 4th position, and Martha Rita is in 5th. Salagadula is next, and another 3 back to Semiramis and Lucky Lorraine. Still plenty to do, some 13 off of pace, and Violet Jessup trails the field. They race midway on that turn, and they reach the top of the stretch now. Salagadula is going to come with a 3 wide bid, but in the meantime, Holding Court just holding on to that lead. Salagadula on the far outside now has a bit of momentum. It's Salagadula. Salagadula takes the lead. A furlong left to go. Back and forth now is Heartlight. Center of the track is Martha Rita just at an even pace. Past the furlong marker they roll. Salagadula. Salagadula opening up 3 now. 4 lengths in a 3-4-way scramble for second. Heartlight grabbing second and Holding Court. The outside is Martha Rita. Salagadula. Salagadula to win over Heartlight second. And then it was Martha Rita. And then Holding Court, Bad Temper. And they're off. Genti, from going to break from the gate there, and Dominguez racing up on the outside with early speed. Three of them right across into the turn run. Rapper Zapper hustled along there from the fourth spot of the far outside, and Amusing Mischief out of the rail. Right there, just 3 to 4 lengths off the speed now of Dominguez. And Afjan trailing the field. Afjan has to pass them all. Only 5 from the front as Dominguez sets the tempo. Dominguez now going solo. From closest one in second, and Genti third to the inside. Rapper Zapper racing up there in fourth spot, and to the outside is Afjan, and Amusing Mischief is at the back of the inside. Still 4 to 5 lengths will cover the field. Dominguez in control with Genti coming to the 2 path now to try to challenge for the lead. From out there 3 deep in third as they pass the 5 ace, and Afjan has worked up to fourth within about 3 of the speed of Dominguez. Dominguez with another gear. Dominguez up top leads it into the far turn run. Dominguez length and a half from Genti. Here's Afjan racing fourth on the outside is the favorite. 3 wide into the far turn is Afjan now taking the third position. Amusing Mischief asks for all of the inside, and trailing the field is Rapper Zapper. So they're bunching up now. Dominguez a narrow lead. There goes From, and there goes Afjan. From and Afjan collaring Dominguez right there with 2.5 furlongs left to run. And Amusing Mischief is next. To the inside is Genti and Rapper Zapper. They make the turn in. From drifting a little wide there, brushing a bit with Afjan. Afjan battling with From, who's trying to come back for a little more to the inside as they come to the final furlong. Rapper Zapper out to the center of the track trying to pick up a little bit, and then it's Amusing Mischief. It's Afjan in front, Rapper Zapper on the outside moving stoutly, and in between horses too. Here's Amusing Mischief who's battling on Afjan. Afjan holds Rapper Zapper and Amusing Mischief there in between. From finished fourth in Dominguez. Minute 48.49.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico Racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track, that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
Top picker reacts. settled. They're off. RB Star and Hop Picker were the first two away from Flimsy on the outside, and Who Knows What is right up close too. Olivia Darling down inside, only a couple of lengths off the lead, then followed by Murph and Misty's last to the back of the pack. Skipper Sue trailing the field. Skipper Sue is last. Not much pressure on for RB Star's got that head in front from Who Knows What on the outside. Olivia Darling right there at the rail in third position, and Hop Picker watches them from fourth on the outside, and Murph near the inside, followed by Flimsy, 5 from the front. Misty's last and Skipper Sue, 2 in the back. Skipper Sue's in the back. Now Misty's last trailing the field. Far turn run, Who Knows What, RB Star. Matching strides together. In between horses is Murph and Hop Picker there on the outside. Flimsy with a wide bid. Flimsy's coming up on the far outside there, now taking fifth. Followed by Olivia Darling, Misty's last, and Skipper Sue trailing the field. They're at the top of the stretch now, above a quarter of a mile left to go. RB Star gets a chirp to go on from Who Knows What, and Flimsy on the outside in third. Skipper Sue trying to work for the back of the packet between horses. Misty's last, the one widest of them all. They're into the stretch. RB Star just hanging on from Who Knows What. Who Knows What gets by. Who Knows What, RB Star. Skipper Sue on the outside is coming to the back now from third position. Skipper Sue's charging hard, but time is running out. Who Knows What has come away with a 3-length lead close to home. Who Knows What from Skipper Sue. RB Star will be third. Flimsy fourth. Olivia Darling fifth. Minute 26.43.
It's probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course.
A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And we're off.
We have all 3 surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all 3 surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
And they're off. Hope He's Fast and Dreams Delivered firing out. Here comes Blame the Bourbon up on the inside. Blame the Bourbon down to the rail. Going to duel with Hope He's Fast. Dreams Delivered third. I Once Stood Alone. Here's Reed the Spec racing fifth position. 4 from a speed up ahead. Back to Dart on the inside and trailing is Smart and Fast. Heading on for the far 10 run. And it is Hope He's Fast just in front now. Dreams Delivered is keeping up and now moving stoutly second spot on the outside. I Once Stood Alone is in third. And Reed the Spec in the clear racing fourth position. Blame the Bourbon backed out quickly there, has dropped some 5 from the front, and back to Smart and Fast, and Dart has a lot to do now with less than 3 furlongs to go. Hope He's Fast, I Once Stood Alone, 2.5 to Read the Spec, and Dreams Delivered driven in 4th. And on the inside is next Blame the Bourbon. The outside is Smart and Fast, is coming widest of them all into the stretch as they make the turn for home. Into the stretch now, I Once Stood Alone. I Once Stood Alone, the challenge. Hope He's Fast, and Read the Spec on the outside. 3 chances, and Dart running in 4th for the back of the pack now, making it 4 now with a chance to win. 1 furlong left to go. Read the Spec. Read the Spec now getting away from them. Read the Spec, I Once Stood Alone, and Dart on the inside, and Smart and Fast at the center of the track. Read the Spec does it with Dart on the inside from Smart and Fast to complete the exacta. I Once Stood Alone, and Hope He's Fast. Minute 14.